Welcome back, boys and girls. So, it's been a while since I really bought or sold anything, but here on Crescent Garage, the marketplace deals come abundantly, and we love it. But got a 2006 KLX 110. I've been wanting to get something for the kids to put around on, and this one been sitting outside a while, as you can tell by the plastics. I did wipe the seat off. Don't know if it runs. I don't have spark. I did go ahead and just buy the cheap $39 plastic kit so we can make this thing look like a newer Kawasaki. But yeah, we're gonna have to dig into this thing and really find out what's going on. Now, I cheated before I started the video. Put a compression tester on there because it kind of felt weak. And it only has 75 pounds of compression, but I threw some Marvel Mystery Oil in there, letting it sit. Maybe it'll get one of them rings unstuck, or it could just be worn out, period. But we'll dig into this thing and find out what's going on. I think I either got a neutral safety switch that's bad, right? If it's not neutral, it won't spark, I guess, when you're kicking it, maybe. And the kill switch is what I heard. So, yeah. The neutral switch seems to be working, but kind of at high resistance. But we're going to dig into this thing and see if we can get this thing to spark somehow. Because without that, it's no bueno from anything else. But hopefully there's a quick cleanup. The frame looks good. Everything looks good. It's just sat outside. I don't know why people do that. But the tires are a little older. But instead of investing in all that, I aired them up. And they're holding. So who wants to spend $100 when you don't have to? But I think it'll be good to clean up. So we'll tear this apart and let's get into this thing, boys and girls. All right, we're back at it. Don't have too much time because I got to get back on the road. But we're gonna zip this thing apart because I have no spark and I can't. I'm trying to figure it out here. So I'm gonna zip everything apart here. And hopefully can find out if it's a kill switch or what it is. We'll see. I checked the neutral safety switch, but I don't know. The wiring diagram is vague on this thing. So let's see how fast we can dismantle this thing. See if we can dismantle it down to nothing pretty quickly. Ooh, that fuel smells bad. Let's just go ahead and take it down to nothing. That's 12s maybe. Let's see here. Someone's had their fat paws on this thing, some oddball hardware. We want to, before I do it, I did a compression test on it. It came down to it was only at 75, but I put some of that Marvel Mystery Oil in there. What's in it? Must be a mystery, right? I've had some that, this thing sat outside. The frame's not bad, but it is, it's had its fair share of outside time. Really hoping I can figure out. I'm hoping it's just an on-off switch, because no one wants to get into stators and all that fun stuff, right? Here we go. I think that's I'm just throwing stuff this morning. Better pick all that up. Get the sockets out. See what it is here. I just like taking it down to nothing because I got, like I showed before, I got all new plastics for this thing. They were so cheap. They aren't the highest quality, but they'll get the job done. It just does not look like OEM That looks standard, that someone ramrodded it in there. It's alright, we'll fix all that. Let's see, front fender. Hey. How am I already missing stuff? What am I doing here? 8mm impact. Came over here. Other sockets. There. Rolled off. That's alright. I'll leave the front fender on there for now. We don't need to get too much. But what I want to do is I want to see the continuity of the kill switch to see if that's what's causing a no spark issue. So this connector right here, we'll pull that apart and check it. And if I got to jumper it, I'll jumper it. I should have had breakfast or drank some coffee this morning because mine's not quite there yet. Let's see here. You know, you want to be careful with these connectors that you don't break them. Let's check it here. Get our old multimeter out and we'll put it in horseshoe mode, right? Derek Vice Grip Garage always cracks me up. So we'll check your meter, right? I don't know, I couldn't find a good wiring diagram if I need this to ground it, or so from what I could tell here, this switch is doing absolutely nothing. So it's not making continuity. So this is what we're going to do. I cheat the system here. Put the neutral safety switch back together because I jumpered that out. So now if I jumper this out, maybe I'll have the old spark. Depends on what side of the coil it's on. Hoping for spark. Let's see here. Yeah, still don't have any spark. Is it the spark plug? No sparky. So I wonder, does this have to be open and not shorted to itself? Did I have a good connection? I would say it's a good connection. Still no spark. Where's that? There's the coil. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's leave it off and see. Oh, thing's falling back here. No sparky. That could be a problem. So A, we know this is no bueno. I guess we could check the coil. The coil's open or not. Really wish I could get a wiring schematic. So we'll check across this coil resistance, see what we get here. 0.9 ohms across. Let's try to ground. Nada there. Nada there. And let's take the coil to that. Nada. Ooh, maybe I got a bad coil. should have some type of resistance on the primary side and the secondary side. I do on the secondary, but I got nothing on the coil. Man, I wonder if I got a spare coil somewhere I can test. I know I got a Yamaha coil somewhere. Let me try to get a coil, see what happens here. Or maybe throw, what should it be? Some type of AC volts. There's a DC. Who knows? I ain't got no stinking wiring diagram. Got nothing on the AC. It's dead to the world there. Is this going to be a parts chasing problem? I don't know. Let me see if I can find a coil. But I got no sparks, which is no good. And without spark, I can't tell if it runs. I can't tell nothing. So we need sparkles. Get in there without stabbing yourself. Should have something kicking over. Let me put that jumper back in. Maybe we have like multiple problems. This thing's been sitting so long, and it sucks that that's that case. How about now? Ooh, I gave some volts. Oh well, bit. So it's doing something. I don't know if it's supposed to be. I think the coils are AC off the stator. So big voltage. That's a good sign. Stick this back on here. And if not, I'm going to grab a coil if I have one somewhere. Let's try this one more time with the spark plug. Wouldn't that be sucky if the spark plug's bad and I'm sitting here fighting all this? I gotta find another spark plug somewhere, just in case. Ooh, I got spark. I got spark. Come see. Get in here closer. Let's see this. It's kind of hard to tell with a shaky camera. There's spark there. That's good. So I think I need to try to start it. So let me pause you since it's been 10 minutes already of me rambling doing crap. Hold on a sec. Alright, I normally do this outside, but kind of in a rush. So we got a little starter fluid here. We know it's got spark. The compression is questionable. Oh boy. Okay, it came back. Let me stick it on the ground here. Ugh. Maybe a little choke action. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. That is awesome. This thing, when I first did it, had like no compression to it. And now it's like hurting my foot. It sounds good. doesn't like anything but choke, which that's carburetor garbage. I'm happy with that. So clean carb. I'm gonna yank the carb off real quick because I'm running out of time. But I do have a front brake, possibly cable issue. It's all seized up, but it runs. That's absolutely amazing. I might be able to clean this start stop button. If not, we'll order one down the road because I plan on keeping this a little while. But I am scared about this, man. There's not much room between that and that. And I don't know, I'm waiting on the sprocket to come. But that is scary to me. There ain't much room there, so something might be going on there. But yeah, she runs. How exciting. That's good news, no parts. Isn't that funny that coil wasn't ohming out worth a darn, and then now it's working? But let me see if I can get that carb off real quick. Let's see what the time is here. 8:42, 9. That'll put me at 10. I still got like 30 minutes till I gotta leave to the airport. We'll check it out here. Alright, I have zero patience. Clean the carb real quick. I do not recommend this, but I got a syringe there. And my carb is leaking even though I just cleaned it. It's puking out. But let's go ahead and try to start this thing. So let's see here. Oh boy. It's probably flooding it because carb is leaking. Let's see here. Well, she kind of works. She sounds solid. Might be some smoke because I put Marble Mystery Oil in it. Oh boy, I am happy with that. This thing probably hasn't been running in, I would guess, 2 or 3 years at least, the amount of mold and mildew on it. I'm going to leave it at that. Take the choke off. Probably need to soak some, boys. Oh boy. Got a hole in the exhaust. I better open this garage up. There's a little pinhole down there blowing. That's smoking because I had Marble Mystery Oil in this thing, so hopefully. Probably roll this outside. Hasn't been running in years, I can tell. But got some work to do on it, but I'm just happy it runs. I put Marble Mystery Oil in it, that's why it's smoking. Alright, so we're back. Haven't been filming, but got the new front fender on. I got the new chain and sprocket on. And the back brake freed up. I still got to work on the front brake. It's so hard to get that cable. But it goes and stops there, but I'm going to have to do some adjusting on it. But let's see here. I'm waiting for a petcock, but let's see if... So yeah, I'll have to change the oil in it. I'll get all the plastics put on and get back with you on it. There we go. All the plastics are on. And she's done. We'll get a riding picture here. She looks good for them cheap $39 plastics. There we go. So $500 for it, and I got $100 in parts. Chains, sprockets, petcock, plastics. I do have to get the front brake working a little better, but